Hey, it's Ducky, and in today's video we're going to be doing some much needed skin tone practice with my Ohuhu markers. Spoiler, I have filmed this intro after I did the art, so I already know what I've said during the video, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that nothing I say in this video about liking or not liking this combination or skin tone is not about the actual skin tone. It's about the combination of markers and whether they work well together, blend well together, and whether it looks natural. It probably is obvious that that's what I'm talking about, but I'm just very aware of the fact that skin tone can be a very difficult subject for quite a lot of people, and rightfully so with the state of the world. And I just don't want anyone to feel bad about their skin tone on my channel. I think all skin tones are beautiful, and thinking that the colour of your skin makes you a better or superior person is absolutely stupid. Like, deciding you're superior because you have less melanin in your skin tone, in your skin? What's that about? That's stupid. So, let's get into it. I have made some sheets of paper that have some body outlines on it so that I can do some practice of some skin tones. And I have done some research into some skin tones some people use. Some of these don't really look very human, so those might be in a different video of a more like the word alien, unnatural skin tones. Maybe I'll do another video doing that. But yeah, I feel like a lot of these skin tones look quite similar, so we'll see how this goes. Of course, I need these underneath to protect my paper. I think I'll try and start with some of the lighter skin tones that we've got here. This is a skin tone I've done before, which is literally just E44, and then the shadow is E44. When you're layering the same colour, you need to make sure you let it dry, otherwise it will just, you won't be able to see any difference in the layering. Okay, I really like this one, and I don't mind this one. I feel like it looks a little sunburnt, but I feel like there are people who have quite red toned skin. Okay, I definitely don't like this one. I don't think the colours blend well at all, so I won't be going with this one. Okay, this one again. I prefer the swatch here, but I do like it. I definitely can see where I would use that. This one is cool. I'm not sure about how often I'd use it, but yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, this, I really need to get some new pieces of paper because these are ruining. I might try and find my plastic pieces actually. Okay, I have this plastic bit instead because this is getting ruined. I might just have to redo this one actually. This is the first page of Skintones and I'm really liking how they're coming out. So we'll go on to the next page. Okay, that's how the last one was meant to look, and it looks so much better like that. I really like this one. I think it's really like, it kind of gives that, what's the word? Golden hour glow. I'm really liking how these darker skin tones coming out, which is really good because I've struggled to have many darker skin tones and much variety in the dark skin tones. I have now got the skin tone set on top of the other Ohuhu markers I have so that I can have a bit more variety in the darker tones. I could also say that no. Okay, I am back. I had to go lie down because I was going to pass out. Chronic illness things, fun times. I'm not entirely sure if what I was saying before I went and laid down actually made much sense. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing because, yeah, my brain wasn't really working very well. I can't even remember what I was saying either, so I can't even just say it again in a more concise way. Anyway, let's get on with these skin tones. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Okay, onto the last page of Skintones. Okay, I just went to end my recording and realised I wasn't recording for these two. I think I remember saying that I was talking about this pen is really dry, as you can kind of see around the edges. And this is because this is one of the main colours I was using for the dark skin tones before I got the new set. So clearly it would be good for me to have more colours and more variety. I really like these. I feel like these are quite similar, but the rest are, you know, there's some good diversity there. And yeah, that's all of them done for today. So these are the 3 pages. I will clean up my area and then we can have a proper look at them. Okay, so this is the first page of skin tones we've got. So this is all the lighter skin tones. Now I will say, if you're looking at the color codes and getting confused, I do have some of the older Ohus with the older color codes, and some of my Ohus have the newer color codes. So there's a bit of a discrepancy there, but you should be able to work it out well enough. So this is one of my go-tos for light skin tone. I just thought I'd document it here with the E44 and then the E44 times 2. I didn't like this one that much when I did it, but now I've come back to it and it's dried, I do quite like it. It's a lot pinkier of a skin tone than I normally draw, but there are people out there with that skin tone, so I should be drawing those skin tones. This one, I don't think those colours work very well. That probably won't be one I'll be doing. And then this one, I really like this one. I like the warmth it has to it. I think maybe it could be blended out a little bit. I think it could be like blended out a bit better, but I think that's on me and I didn't blend that one very well. This one I really like the concept of. I think what I need to do is let the layers dry before I put the purple on, which is because otherwise you've got all this like speckling. And I think that's what happens when the paper gets really saturated with lots of different colours at the same time. Obviously that one was a mistake. And let's move on to this page. This one, again, I really like, but I'm not entirely sure that I did the best blending job. Maybe I need to do another colour between these two, you know, really quite simple fix there, I think. This one I really like. It is really like warm, and it feels quite golden hour. I will say I don't think the colours blend the best, but some art pieces you don't need them to blend really, really well, especially some art styles. This one I really like. It's really warm again, and this one is really good for a cool tone skin tone, because I really struggle with cool tone skin tones. I think it can be quite difficult to get them looking good and not just looking sickly. This one again, really like that. This one again, another one that's really vibrant, and I really like that. I love these pops of orangey colours in the skin tone. It's really interesting and something I will probably play around with a bit more. And then of course we have the really a lot darker skin tones. This one is obviously a little bit more paler than the rest on here. I like this one again. It's a little bit less orangey than the last one we looked at. And then these two I think are quite similar, but I do think this one's a little bit warmer and that one's a little bit cooler, so yeah, it is quite nice to have those differences. This one, I really love this skin tone. I really love the red tones. I think that is a skin tone I was really struggling to get right before. This one, I think I said, the initial wire one, putting that down, I was like, oh, this is gonna look awful. But with the colours, I think it works. And then this one, again, really nice. I love how these have come out. I'm just gonna cut them out and then stick them into somewhere. Yeah, then I'll have a little like encyclopedia of skin tones, and I probably will do more in the future, but this is definitely a good starting point. Okay, so that was a skin tone practice for today. Let me know what you think of the skin tones I managed to do with the Ohuhu markers. Do you think there's any gaps in my skin tone set that I'm missing? There probably are. I think possibly I'm missing some cool toned lighter skin tones. I'm not sure I have many markers that will work that well for that. If you have any tips, suggestions, just leave them in the comments. It is much appreciated, and I will continue to work on my skin tones. This is not a one and done thing. I will probably be working on it forever. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!